Well, welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to LIB Generations New. I'm your host, Belitia. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Yarade.
Obadiah.
Gifty.
Thank you, guys. So today we're going to be talking about mental health. So people tend to avoid the subject of mental health, or it tends to be blamed on or labeled as witchcraft. So let's talk. What is mental health?
It's a deep-rooted issue that happened through like trauma. We gotta look into mental health with that. So that's my definition.
Yeah, like a traumatic experience.
Yeah, traumatic experience.
Distress experience.
Yeah.
Okay. So like definitely that's more on the line of mental illnesses.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Like during the war. A lot of women got raped. People got killed. People saw their brother get killed. Their mom get killed. It could cause trauma, mental health with that. But a lot of people, they say they don't believe in it. Okay. Yeah. So
I think so. You kind of hit my next question. What would you guys think is the popular view of mental health in Liberia? How do Liberians view mental health?
I feel like our parents, grandparents are not really educated on what mental health is, but I feel like the new generation are more in tune of what mental health really is. Like, you know, like he said, the war that went on back home, people are affected by it.
Yeah.
And the new generation are aware of that. But our parents and our grandparents may not be fully aware of what's bothering my child, why are they not talking, why they're behaving in such and such way. They may not know the rooted, issue that caused how to behave.
So I just think in the Liberian community, people are not educated on mental health, so they don't really speak on it.
Yeah.
Well, especially back home. But here in the U.S., we are, so I feel like we can make a difference by educating others.
And I think you guys kind of hit on the causes when you said the war. Are there any other things that might have influenced, like either mental health concerns with people still in Liberia or even here?
I feel like, yes, not just the war, and like OB mentioned earlier as well, people getting raped.
Yeah.
You know, the experiences that they had during the war. And even as now, although the war is not there, but just people everyday struggle.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like everyday struggle, that can cause mental breakdown, mental illness.
Yeah.
yeah, and the infrastructure, how people survive in everyday life, like you said. We need to focus on that and try to make people and create better living for people instead of just like ignoring certain things, because those things could cause trauma.
Yeah.
Like frustration, if a parent cannot provide for the child, they may be frustrated. Some parents may take it out on the children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that can cause trauma as well to the child.
We're talking about trauma, all the violence that go against children, all that could cause trauma.
Yeah.
People need to talk about things.
Yeah.
You guys kind of mentioned this word trauma. Can you guys explain what is trauma? What would you define trauma as?
I would say an experience, pretty much. Like, how can I word it? Like a terrible experience that one had that they can live with for the rest of their life. Something unforgettable.
Okay. So would you say it's only like, well, I know you kind of mentioned some other things, so the war, but with the everyday struggles and other things, what are other things that can create that trauma experience?
Trauma is, the brain is very powerful. Trauma happens in the brain, and our people need to know it's not this magical thing that's happening. Oh, like we always say, we blame on the witchcraft person or just the kid is acting out, or in certain words they use to describe people that have mental illness. You sakai. We have to stay away from those words, not isolate those people, and bring those people in and try to work with them. And so those are some things. Yeah.
With the piece you just said on witchcraft, why do you think it's so easy for us to just blame mental health concerns on witchcraft?
Because they're not educated about it.
Ignorance.
Yeah.
That's it. Ignorance. I feel like Liberia is I believe it's a Christian country.
Yeah, 85%.
And it's mostly Christian country. So it's like people blame witchcraft for everyday situation. Like there's no such thing as behaving a certain way, like finding the deep root as to why this person is behaving this way. They always lean towards witchcraft. I feel like it's an easy escape, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when people see people with mental illness, they shouldn't say they're crazy man or they're crazy man, and they just ignore him. We have to care for these people because they are part of the society.
Yeah.
And
because you just mentioned that, what are some other ways, like how are people with mental health concerns actually treated right now? Like, how is the society, you're saying that they kind of shoot them away and call them names. What else are they doing?
I feel like now as of today, these issues are being talked about more openly than back then.
Okay.
But I feel like Liberia as a country have a lot and a long way to go to really treat this disease or have some type of psychiatric home or way to better people or to help with this mental illness. Like people don't have the resources, first of all, and they don't have medical supplies and needs to help with mental illness. So it's not really, I don't think it's really being treated, honestly. Like it should be.
yeah, people do not do research. There is no place where there are data coming from. People from the Western country are going in there doing these research.
Our people don't have the resources to do
They don't have. They don't.
Yeah.
But so they don't have the resources. But when these numbers come up, we have to say, okay, these are the numbers. We work with it. I understand they don't have the resource, but just denying it is problematic.
I get that. I definitely get that. And that's why I was saying the older generation definitely do that, but the younger generation are learning
That's why
and
it's
trying to find exactly right. And the newer generation are trying and learning about these things. And now it's more open. We can talk about it.
Now it's our responsibility to take these ideas like what we're learning in America, because Liberia is way behind. So it's our responsibility to take this to Liberia and and just talking about it like we're doing right now on the show.
Exactly.
They're able to hear
just to
about
inform
it.
people.
Exactly what you said. The thing is, when you take these situations, they say that American children and they America, they've been to America too long. So what I'm saying to the audience that y'all watching is, people have to have a more open mindset because these things have been studied here.
Yeah.
And so we can't just be blowing things up.